years at this problem and then ended up backing away.
Hundreds of millions, absolutely.
Give me an example of that.
You have banks all over the world that have tried to do this and pretty much failed. I mean, the Bank of New York, Mellon, I guess about 10 years ago, they realized they had over 100,000 individual COBOL programs. Like, that's just the number of programs. We're talking about millions of lines. And so they were looking at that and they were thinking, you know, wow, we could start chipping away at this, but the potential pain would be so high, there's absolutely no point in even trying it. You know, there are other banks that have actually done it, like the Commonwealth Bank of Australia. They had a core language in COBOL, like not all their stuff, just this one area they wanted to redo. They did finally get it done, but it cost them twice as much as they expected. It was $1 billion, Australian dollars. So that's just for one core system. When I talked to people who were conversant in COBOL, who have worked in banks, they said, I guess the amount of pain that would be endured trying to rewrite all that stuff has made every banker who seriously looked at it just go, forget it. We are never doing this. We're just going to keep on running this COBOL until the sun explodes, basically. and as this guy said, you know, these are banks. They have more money than God. Like, they have no problem throwing money at a problem, and even they are backing away from this, right? Here's a small local version. So the New York Times, years ago, I guess about 10 years ago, they had a COBOL system that managed their delivery, like their paper delivery system. They were like, okay, this is COBOL, it's really old, let's rewrite this. It took 3 years, if I'm remembering this correctly, around 3 years. They wrote a white paper about it because they were so scarred by the experience, almost to sort of warn people away. And they literally just said, this was so much harder than we thought. And this is a comparatively, I mean, it's a complicated system, but compared to a banking system, it's pretty simple. So, you know, there you go.
Another example, one that really made the news in 2020, in New Jersey, its unemployment system crashed, and the governor, Phil Murphy, blamed it on COBOL.
What happened with the New Jersey system was when COVID first hit, a lot of people went on unemployment. And so everyone was swarming online to the internet to apply for unemployment benefits in every state. In New Jersey, the system, the website was just crashing and crashing and crashing under the load. And so, of course, this was incredibly embarrassing to the governor. So he holds a press conference and he says, I'm sorry this has been crashing, but we have these really old COBOL systems that just can't handle the load. Everyone sort of accepted that at face value because, again, there's a Silicon Valley idea that new stuff runs fast, old stuff runs poorly. But in reality, if you talk to anyone who was involved in that work, they'll tell you, no, the COBOL systems were absolutely fine. They run fast.